YouTube, what it do, man? It's what Benji back with the crew. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. I think that's important that we talk about this. Maybe I just wanted to talk about it. I've seen it all over the timeline, and I hadn't quite clicked on a video yet, but I think that things are pretty crazy. So apparently, there's a person who was a substitute teacher who was making TikToks and subsequently got fired after TikToks. People just have gotten too comfortable with social media and integrating social media with their job. I think if you don't need social media as a marketing plan or a marketing ploy for your job, I think you should stay away from it and not connect the two.
We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers.
New hustle.
Let's get the day rolling. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day.
I've seen enough of these videos where people are coming out and doing like fit checks and whatnot. You've already had multiple people that are not able to distinguish whether or not you are a student or a teacher. You coming in, your pants is low, you wearing plastic crosses. I mean, cool. I'm not upset at the drip, but I think that you should carry yourself with some type of professionalism. I mean, it's a casual Friday.
To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
I'm the type of teacher that lets my students do whatever. Dude, first of all, you're cooking me with this music.
Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty.
Excuse me? The next issue with this is there are so many clips of you filming people who did not consent to be filmed. That's a whole separate argument to be made, but you're in high school filming a bunch of kids. You didn't think that that could possibly be an issue? Then you filming somebody and sexualizing them? This person could be fresh out of middle school, bro.
Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it.
You filmed a high school student walking up to you and saying that you're fine. You up there talking about these students are trying to take me down. I gotta get out of here. What are you saying? A bunch of clips that were filmed, compiled together, and there's text on top of the videos and audio. Like, you went through this and you had multiple instances where you could have deleted this.
Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rarefied head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
So I don't think this is the original video, but let's check the comments. Shorty, you mean that child? These children trying to take me down like what? Yeah, up the pole. Even her lunches, childish Lunchables and Skittles? No, I didn't even see that. Oh my gosh.
I'm the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me.
Is that a part of your contract with the school? And we mischaracterize you? Sometimes you just gotta put the phones down. Guys, let's put the phone down.
If you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class.
Literally no one, I'm sure, is upset about you making the content in an empty room when the camera is solely pointed at you.
I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body cam that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And
what do you mean aside from the body cam?
Corma, when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it.
And this is supposed to be someone who's supposed to be teaching the next generation of students. Now, at the end of the day, you're a teacher. What is this?
I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen.
Oh my gosh!
No,
you're out there scouting
anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going
what were
to
you
make
doing
a
for the
video,
youth?
but I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours.
No.
None of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys.
The shorties are trying to take you down. What do you mean by that?
Take me down as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them.
What do you
I handle
mean?
myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down. All hassling me at once is what I meant.
Everything else got recorded. Where did we see that in the video?
Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I mean. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voice.
Oh, gaslighter final boss. You guys are sick. What's wrong with y'all? Why did y'all think that? I said it. I filmed them. I edited it. But you guys are sick.
Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover.
Why can't you film the pep rally? Why did you have to film the students? Why couldn't you actually film the sporting events? Instead, you wanted to film people walking by and, hey, sure, these people trying to take me down. Everybody knows that song for Chris Brown. I really want to take you down.
I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my
I'm sorry that you guys are not familiar.
Harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmel those 2 days.
You literally said, I'm not doing anything. I'm the type of teacher who doesn't make them do anything.
But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things.
You could have said, hey, look, guys, I'm substituting today. This is going to be awesome. Here's my fit. You film yourself at home. Yeah, it was great. It was exciting. They had a pep rally. It was really awesome. Instead, you decided to show up with a camera, filming yourself, and you created the content insinuating that no one could defer whether or not you were a student. Could believe people to believe plenty of things. There's no brain cell that went off in your head and said, wait a minute, guys. The way that we've edited this is kind of crazy. What are we trying to portray here?
Like, truly, like, honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know.
Get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids, man. I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. Young adult, went to college, played ball, active sports. Grades always been A1. Like, what y'all saying don't fit me, baby.
I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that. I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like, I don't even do that with adults. I'm not going to do that with kids and let alone put that on my platforms. If my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator?
Why would you do that?
It don't make sense to me. It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids? Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad, genuinely. Like, nothing inappropriately crossed my mind, like, at all. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired?
You're making the videos. What in the world? Put the phone down. Why are you still making videos about this? I'm not going to say too much. This kid is trying to say that they're not sexualizing themselves or the people around them. Yet there is something that is present in the boxers.
Substitute teacher that was fired on her first day was not ready to step foot in no classroom. Getting told that you look like one of the students is not the compliment that you thought it was.
No.
They were saying that you look childish. It wasn't giving professionalism, is what they're saying. Why are we wearing big chains to go sub a classroom? Are you coming to teach or are you coming to impress? And can we talk about the damn shorty? Who's the shorty? Not that child that you were recording, that you should have never been recording in the first place. There's no way. And then you follow it up with sheesh. Truthfully, if you never ended up back into a classroom again, I wouldn't be upset. And lastly, I understand everybody wants to be a content creator, but we have to understand there's time and there's place. Recording like that on your first day is crazy work. Recording yourself putting your feet up on this teacher's desk is also crazy work.
And you recorded everything. You the name of the school. Oh my gosh.
Recording the students, also crazy work.
You need to be thankful that all they did was fire you, because they needed to call on people and have you added to that list. Talking about some sheesh. Let me get out of here before one of these kids get me in trouble. As you're recording a child's body as they're walking by. Like, is you cool? And then you talk about, oh, it was my first day. I didn't know I could record the kids. Well, did you know that you couldn't speak inappropriately of them? Like, at the very least. And if I'm not mistaken, on your lunch break, you was definitely doing something you shouldn't be doing on your lunch break. Like, yo, is y'all cool for real?
Oh, wait. What was you doing on lunch break? I didn't pay attention to that. It was my first day on Earth. You know, facts.
Then you blatantly said that I'm not going to have my students doing nothing for real.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to get fired as a substitute teacher?
That's no joke.
On your first day? Now, if you ask me, I feel like them people ain't doing enough. Because you shouldn't be allowed within a certain amount of feet from a playground or a schoolhouse.
Very true. You were filming a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, my bitch fucked me so good last night. I'm still on it. I'm thinking. Damn.
Just, it's important. If we take anything away from this video, put the phones down and pay attention to who's around your children. Let's talk about it, crew. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below.